guest first came into our homes on the MTV show Laguna Beach. She's also started her own show called Very Cavallari. Now she's a businesswoman with her own jewelry line, Uncommon James, and her new True Comfort cookbook is out now. Let's welcome into the studio Kristen Cavallari, everybody. I know, it's weird.
Wow,
it's so far. Everybody is inclined to come here because that's normal. But
of course.
Yes, I love your outfit.
Thank you.
It is so great.
Thank you.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
Well, thank you for coming and meet Jamie Lee.
Yes, hello. How are you?
Hello.
So how have I know we both have kids, so has it been
Yeah.
crazy over the last few months?
You know, I'm in Nashville,
Yeah.
and so I'm very thankful because
Lucky.
there's some normalcy. I'm out in the country, and my kids have been in school, you know, since early August, and I don't know, it's just a little bit different out there, so I'm really thankful that we're there. And during the whole pandemic, I was able to tell my kids to go outside and ride a bike, you know? So we've been fine, you know, and my kids are happy to be back in school. My kids are 8, 6, and 4. So we weren't in a position where I was necessarily having to do homeschooling. You know, I tried a little bit, but it wasn't like, if I don't do it, it's gonna be make or break. So I felt like we were in a very fortunate position.
Wow, that is awesome, man. Because homeschool, that's been really difficult for a lot of families.
Yeah.
So you also brought some pieces from your jewelry line.
Yeah, so these are some pieces from our fall Uncommon James collection, and everything was inspired by my Italian roots. So last year, I actually got to go to Italy and meet some Cavalleries that I didn't even know existed.
Wow.
It was incredible. So yeah, kind of a nod to old world heritage. And then we actually just launched Demi-Fine. So there's a couple Demi-Fine pieces of jewelry, and this is sort of middle of the road. So it's not fine jewelry, but it is 14 karat gold plated sterling silver and real diamonds. And we did Demi-Fine.
That's fine where I'm from, girl.
Yeah, no, it's great.
When it's real diamonds, that's
real
fine.
Diamonds. Yeah, you don't have to say anything else. But obviously price point is important to me, and so it's still accessible. So there's a few items up there from the new Demi-Fine collection as well.
That's exciting. That's so cool.
Thanks.
So you decided to end your show very Cavallari. You decided to end it after 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Was that a hard decision to do?
It was, however, it was definitely the right decision. And once I made the decision, I had such a sense of relief. I was getting a lot of anxiety about it. My life has changed very much from—
Mine too.
Yeah. So
we don't have her story. It's fine. We have another one.
It's all good.
Great.
Yeah, we have our
Everyone's
own
great.
journey. It's totally cool. But I just knew, you know, I have 3 little kids, and I've never been someone, even though I am from the reality TV world, I've always sort of kept my life somewhat private in a sense and kept the cameras at an arm's length, and I wasn't gonna expose my divorce on camera and have my kids see that one day. So I decided to walk away from it.
Yeah, that's a good mama. That's a mama bear.
Yeah.
So you also just got some new ink as well.
I did.
Yeah, I am addicted.
So I heard that.
I have like
you
17.
had so many tattoos.
I know, because a lot of them are like small. They're all over the place, and they're all. Did you ever see that movie? Was it Memento, or what was that movie? And he wrote everything on his.
Yes.
Yes. First of all, I love that movie. 2, a little different my story, but about it. But I just mean, like, I love that they're all memories. So I have so many. What are your new ones?
So this is CJS in cursive, so my kid's first initial.
Yeah.
And then I got a little butterfly, but I will tell you, this one is fading a little bit because it's so thin. My tattoo artist said that with some of these ones, you might have to do them a couple times.
That's like the one on my finger. They were like, you shouldn't do that. And I was like, do it.
Just do it. And then I have the Capricorn symbol tattooed on the back of my neck and a star on my foot, because that's what you do when you're 18. Could have been worse, though, I guess. Could have been way worse. I'll take the star. But my tattoo artist let me tattoo him, which was wild and crazy. Never thought in a million years that would happen. So I tattooed the same butterfly on his arm, which he, you know, just sprung on me day of. I was like, are you sure you want me to tattoo you?
You're like, I want to tell you this is a poor decision. And
I was like, it's not going to be good, but okay. But what a cool experience. It was fun.
I would be terrified. Jamie Lee, do you have any tattoos?
I do not. I am untattooed.
You are
except for
clean
the
temper and
lines
innocence.
on my face, which are tattooed from my experience. But my daughter's name is Annie, and my nickname for Annie is Lulu. And she has Lulu tattooed on her shoulder, which
adorable.
literally made me start sobbing. that she would put the nickname that I had for her on her shoulder.
Oh
But no,
my
I have no
gosh.
ink. I have not been inked.
I will tell you this, my mother was so against it. You know, we're from the roots of Bible Belt world where it's like your body is a temple, and I was like, it's my temple. And so anyway, all of a sudden my sister and I both like tattoos, and so all of a sudden my mother's the one who came up with this idea, and we ended up she got a tattoo. We didn't even have to convince her. She wanted to share the moment. She knew we both loved them, and like it's her only tattoo, I'm pretty sure, but it's like a sun, and I'm the moon and my sister's a star, and we're both in the center of her sun. So and she loved it too. So see, it's not so running the body. I don't know. Maybe you should get her little nickname on you.
Never too late.
No, I don't think so.
She said, she didn't even say a word. You said an attitude. No, it's not happening. I love you so much, Jamie. So Kristen's cookbook is called True Comfort, and her Uncommon James jewelry line is out right now.